Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. It's been probably about 4 or 5 weeks since I've done a video. I've had a lot going on in my personal life, and so just going to kind of do a quick catch up and talk about what has changed with me, and I don't know, maybe what that means for the channel or other things. There's just some ideas that I'm still trying to figure out, and so I'm going to share with you guys what those are, and maybe it applies to you, maybe it doesn't, maybe you've gone through a similar thing. But maybe 2 weeks ago, I moved from Salt Lake City, Utah to Phoenix, Arizona. It was a transfer within my same company at work, and I work in finance. And I had 2 weeks notice that I would be transferring, so kind of a mad blitz to get everything together, get the moving truck, try to get out of my old contract, get into a new one, blah, 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 set up utilities, disconnect utilities, start a new job, and so it's been just a lot of crazy. Now, one of the kind of important changes is when I worked in Salt Lake City, I primarily worked with clients over the phone. Wasn't actually face-to-face, so I could wear jeans to work and t-shirts, and since the client's not sitting there staring at me, oftentimes I could be talking to a client doing what I've been doing for a long time. And so maybe I'd be on my phone and be looking at Instagram or other things. I'd be multitasking. Well, that is definitely no longer the case. I'm in slacks and a button-up, and I'm directly in front of clients now each and every day. So without the ability to wear jeans, that takes some of my favorite knives, like this Craig Brown Servo, which is a titanium frame lock flipper. Does require a nice sturdy pocket in order to carry a pocket clipped knife. And I can't really do that anymore. I can't carry my favorite pens. I can't carry a flashlight because, in slacks you're extremely limited. I can always still have a watch on, and I always do, but what am I carrying in slacks? Well, it's pretty much coming down to a wallet and perhaps like a slip joint, such as this, what is this, with the line steel shuffler. And I've got it in a nice little leather slip. So anyways, that's kind of been a big change for me to go from maybe all of this down to just this. And of course I get to switch to shorts or jeans when I get home from work, and I can put my preferred knives and gear in my pockets, and then the weekends of course. But that 40 to 50 hours a week now, I don't get to carry the things that I really enjoy, and so it's kind of been a hard transition for me. And I'm not sure if it means that I need to maybe start selling off because I have a ton of large heavy frame lock flippers because they're my preferred knives, but maybe it means that I need to start selling off some of these and buying more slip joints. I'm not quite sure what it means for me yet, and kind of what I want to do about it, or if I want to decrease the number of knives I have and maybe get more watches, or it could mean a number of things, but I'm just not sure what it means for me yet. I get that some of you guys perhaps live in places like New York where you can't carry any knives, and so for you guys to collect these wonderful knives, it's something that you can never really carry. And so perhaps you're just used to it, or that's always been the norm, and so it's not really a big deal. But when you go from, hey, I can carry anything every single day, to I can't carry it at all, or at least not in the main hours of work, then I don't know. I'm not sure what it means. I'd be curious what you guys would do if that was kind of the situation for you, or perhaps some of you guys have already gone through that situation already. I'm just trying to figure out what it means for me. So, again, as I look at some of the things that I enjoy and I collect, be it flashlights and pens and pocket knives and watches and wallets and so forth, the things that I enjoy the most are the things that I get to interact with the most. So while I might love art and guns and reptiles, I mean it's the things that I get to carry and use daily that I find the most enjoyment in. So that's what's going on with me. I definitely don't want to ramble on too long about it. But yeah, so anyways, I'm curious to hear what you guys would say. Should I just stay strong and see if I keep the frame locks, or should I get more slip joints, or should I get more watches? Should I sell off some of the frame locks? yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that's it. I can't really think of anything else. And granted, you know, one of the things that I would like to be able to do is just wear something like, you know, 511 makes some chinos that you might get away with being, you know, dressy, but I don't know. You know, I mean, I'm in a new environment. I have a new manager, you know, and I don't quite know what the norms are yet, or if they would not say anything but think negatively if I wasn't wearing straight slacks. You know, I mean, these are the things that as you know, as anyone is looking to move up in their career, these are the things that you have to be mindful of, is what is my appearance? What am I saying about myself? What is someone else perhaps perceiving that I may or may not want? So, yeah. And again, I also don't know if having a pocket clip hanging out of the edge of my slacks is appropriate. You know, I've got some nice little options here, like this Elijah Isham Black Star prototype, which is a really nice slip joint, super small, lightweight, has a nice little clip. And so I've carried this one a few times in my slacks, and it works well. You know, but perhaps the pocket clip will be an issue at some point. So I don't know. So many unknowns right now that I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens and kind of what I want to do next. But definitely looking at some more slip joint options, since I know that it's fairly safe to carry those, and that slips do help quite a bit when you're carrying you know, a slip jointed slacks. These pocket slips help. So, all right. We'll go ahead and leave it there. Definitely rambled on too long, but more content to come. I have some more videos that I still need to get done. I need to do more rambles. I need to do rants. I have a lot of video ideas written down. It's just, it's been really hard to find the time. I still have boxes behind me that I have not unpacked. So my house is still in a bit of a disarray at the moment. So anyways, I'm still posting, or trying to post daily content on Instagram. If you guys want to follow me there, again, it's also EpicSnuggleBunny. And I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.